I've seen this one. It's really good. It's really good.
Is it? I don't think I remember how it looked, but how it's actually made sugar by Huggbees.
Next time you reach for the sugar bowl, try to imagine that it was so rare and expensive, it was called white gold. Producing sugar from sugarcane first took place in India. About 300 BC, Alexander the Great's army reported seeing a reed that gives honey without bees growing there. Christopher Columbus never made it to Asia, but clumsily slammed into the Caribbean, and later brought sugarcane plantings there, along with slavery. The many types of sugar available in stores differ in crystal size or color depending on how they're processed. Sugarcane provides sugar, but also syrup, molasses, rum, sugar, ethanol, sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar.
Did he say sugar twice?
Said sugar 3 times.
Oh, fine.
And sugar.
And sugar.
Okay, never mind. There's more there.
This table sugar has many names. First Choice, Maria, and Monte Dulce, but it all comes from the same sugarcane.
Oh god, that was painful.
Some people say it looks like bamboo, but they're
Monte
wrong.
Dulce.
Bamboo actually looks like sugarcane. Here in the field, a worker pares away
Did
the
that
husk
kill you
from
to
a
hear?
Oh gosh, I actually grew up in places that sugar canes were super accessible in Puerto Rico. I used to chew on these.
I chewed on one once. My Theo gave me one, and that was super cool.
Sugar, I love sugar. I love sugar so much.
Give me more.
I want to detach myself from sugar, but it's impossible. It's on everything.
I know.
Stalk of sugarcane. He then chews the cane to get the sweet crystals into his mouth, which he spits into a bag. And that's how sugar is made.
I know. See that's me right now.
That's how sugar is made.
Yeah.
Artificial sugar is made through a very different process. This machine, called an orphan grinder, feeds cleaved sugarcane into chopper
Excuse me.
drops moving so fast
Pause.
they become...
That's incorrect. What am I watching? Did he say an orphan grinder?
He said orphan grinder. It's actually called a Rugrat from Repo Grinder.
Fuck.
Into chopper drums, moving so fast they become pixelated in real life. The heaviest pieces of sugarcane drop into a transport bin during the world's most boring drag race. Trucks, currently searching for the plains of silence, transport more cut cane to the mill for processing. Typically, the mill is just a room filled with day laborers who chew on and spit out sugarcane for 8 hours a day. At the mill, and also in your sister's bedroom, trucks empty their loads onto the receiving table. The cane is fed through a belt that gives them 2 separate washes, aka 2 additional washes compared to someone you'd find at your local card game store. The cane must be as clean as possible before the juice is extracted because, well, do you want to drink dirty juice? Wait, you do? Oh. Alright then. This crusher is designed to break down the cane's outer shell. It does its job a bit too well because the cane is now grass. The most edible grass falls into a milling tandem that extracts the juice by smushing the cane. It also makes Parmesan cheese somehow. Try not to think about it.
Doesn't that look so good?
It actually looks good.
The cane
I was gonna say
Parmesan cheese.
I actually just ate a spoonful of Parmesan cheese with nothing on it. Just Parmesan cheese.
If the factory uses at least
Have you ever
10
had like a straight
consecutive
up block of
millers, the
Parmesan
cane
cheese?
will be milled into sugar.
Wait, what? Sorry?
Have you ever had like a straight up block of Parmesan cheese?
I have, and it makes my stomach explode, but it's so good.
God, I died. I had like one, like even just like a little piece because it's so concentrated.
I just love
And it was
cheese.
just like, ugh.
I love cheese. I love
What's your
stinky
favorite cheese?
I like a mozzarella.
Ooh, mozzarella's good.
Mozzarella.
I think
mozzarella is overrated, but there's a reason why I like it. I just like mozzarella.
I like Gouda. I think
Gouda.
I think it's my favorite.
I actually do have Gouda cheese and Gouda slices of cheese in my fridge.
Ooh.
Sugar gas.
Yeah.
And at 100 consecutive millers, sugar plasma.
Sugar plasma.
Sugar plasma.
Pew, pew.
The Blue Hard Hat Association supervised the operation at all times. They also bring in this vat from home, which they use to collect the slurry of parts from all the animals accidentally ground up in the harvesting process. It's time for the factory workers' lunch break, consisting of sugarcane, Parmesan cheese, apple juice from the episode about tea, and chemically addictive stimulants.
Ew.
This laboratory adds tons of dependency-nourishing
Girl dinner
substances to
core.
their product every
Girl
single
dinner.
day to ensure customers come back for more after developing a lifelong addiction. The primary drug added in by these factories is the sugar itself. American diets are notoriously overloaded with sugar, and too much of it can cause diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. In fact, a single bottle of soda can contain 146% of your recommended daily sugar intake.
That's impossible. I mean, is it true?
I don't know. I hope
mean-
not.
I know that there's like a soda. It has so much sugar, like immense amount of sugar. There's one picture that I will never forget about. There's it's like here's somebody like trying to scold people. Here's how bad soda is for you, and then so one can of soda equals like 3.5 donuts. And then looking at the graph, most people are saying, this is telling me that donuts are actually kind of healthy. I'm not gonna lie. It's like-
Yeah. It's all about how you like compare the information, like how you look at the information like in relation to other things, you know?
Yes.
No, really, that happened to me. That's real. Put that on the screen.
Oh, whoa.
146%. I'm gonna
Well,
die. I'm never drinking
anyway,
soda ever
back to
again.
the sh-
I don't drink
Oh my
soda
God.
anymore. It has to be like I have to have no choice but to drink it. But if I'm gonna drink it, but I don't go for it anymore. There's no soda. I do have some Canada Dry, but it's like no sugar.
Show that, when you think about it, is thinly veiled advertising. The sugar juice slides through this tower into the pit the bad guy falls into at the end of an 80s action movie.
Oh my God.
Sulfur
Oh,
dioxide
that looks so
bleaches
gross.
the juice, which
like
causes
some
it to gain
Roger
this
Rabbit.
delicious crust.
No, it's literally the
crust has its
acid from
pH
Roger
level
Rabbit.
taken, while someone watching this video who thinks they're extremely clever makes a joke that this is a bag of cocaine. It's actually just powdered lime, and you're not as clever as you think you are. A 12th century clock mixes the cane juice and lime together, creating a new product called Climb, or lane juice. Eventually, this mixing action combined with the lime juice starts creating sponges, which must be monitored because they're very delicate. For an example on how to overuse a sponge until it's ruined, turn your TV on to Nickelodeon. A runway model wearing trendy gloves and the latest designer jeans siphons
What?
off some fashion juice from the pipeline to place into these
Fashion juice.
postmodern flasks. We all know that fashion juice is unsettled sugarcane juice, but don't tell a model that. You'll make them cry. Now, after all this work, the factory has made 2 types of juice. But what does this have to do with sugar? Absolutely nothing.
Actually, hold on. Is it true that sugar, like regular sugar, it's not considered vegan?
It's not? Why?
I think he just said it because the point about being a vegan, sometimes it's avoiding things that have like animal ingredients.
Products.
Yeah, animal products.
Mhm, mhm.
And sometimes the filters used in most sugars is bones.
Does that count?
Yeah, because it's using an animal part.
Huh.
Yeah, that's I just
That's
remember that it's that there's a lot of products that do that. There's a vegan will certainly explain it to you if you encounter one. They will let you know
Yeah.
what products are vegan friendly or not. And I've had this conversation with someone, and this is something that I'm never gonna forget. It's like something about how some sugars are made using bone filter.
Huh.
And some sugar items have bone in them completely, like gummy bears are made with like ligaments.
Oh yeah, because gelatin is like made from bone. I think,
Bone,
right?
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I've always
You
thought
gotta
that
be
was
real
interesting.
sketchy to say that's a problem. I mean, it's what people want to believe. You know, people want to see it like that.
Meanwhile, at the actual sugar factory, the boss's pet steel drum is getting a scrape back.
Oh, so that clip back then, this shit wasn't a misleading information. Is this sugar or not?
I don't know. I think it is from the same factory. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Types of juice.
Learning from
But
this
what does
man
this
is
have
just
to do with
making
sugar?
my brain hurt.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile,
I think it's just a bit
myself with
actual
Huggbees.
sugar factory, the boss's
okay.
pet steel drum is getting a scrape bath from a kind volunteer from the Blue Hard Hat Association. His caked-on muddy flakes are sent off alongside the Parmesan cheese from earlier to high-class Italian restaurants to act as an appetizer, explaining why
voice.
most
His voice
Italian
sells the
restaurant
videos.
bread is as hard
Yeah.
as a rock.
If you're not paying attention, you would think it's
Inside
real.
NASA's backup silo, these decommissioned space shuttles are retrofitted with airbags and turned into the perfect pressurized bounce houses for the sugarcane juice, which is exploding with
Whee!
energy thanks to its natural glucose and fructose composition. It's time to stir the world's largest latte, whose only function is for the factory workers to
Man, I want
communally
coffee.
sip from to keep them
Oh my
going
God.
during their continuous 18-hour
How much caffeine I
shifts.
need in a day?
Any sugar from the foam
Nah,
skimmed
I
off the top
can't-
of this
I
latte
can't take
will
more
be
coffee.
recycled into the rest of the sugar production.
Trying to cut down coffee.
While you're here, would you care for a spoonful of chocolate icing? No? More for me then. Workers now pour a big bucket of thick white sticky stuff into the solution. And yes, you know exactly what it is. It's sucrose crystals suspended in alcohol, not cum. Again, you're not as clever as you think you are. As a local bomb technician carefully pulls out the settling tank's firing pin so the entire factory doesn't go up in smoke, he steals a schmear of unsettled cane pulp for inspection. He smears it all on a clear glass slab so he can approximate what it'll look like later when he hires a prostitute to stand over top of him on a glass table.
I see.
A man from the
Oh.
White Hard Hat gang arrives to try to sabotage the Blue Hard Hat Association's work. Using an ancient technique known as diarrhea waterfall, the rotating motor draws the molasses to
yes.
the outside of the machine, while the crystals remain
I'm
on the
learning so much.
inside. The Hershey squirting is so violent, the machine drops a small stop shitting arm to let the rotating cylinder know it's getting out of control, and to knock it off. The machine pisses itself in embarrassment, which for most people is an improvement.
Oh my god.
I am so sorry that I'm making you listen to this.
No, it's okay. I've
A
seen
quick
this one
rinsing
before.
of delousing powder from the delousing powder filling machine means the machine is perfectly clean and ready to filter the next batch.
The music is so calming.
Yes, so chill. I feel like I'm in a lobby.
Or like an elevator.
Next, Peter got himself a big scoop, and he wants to show it to you.
Wow.
Peter, hi.
This is raw
Everyone
sugar,
say hi,
which
Peter.
has a high molasses content
Hi,
and is
Peter.
unbleached. And this is plantation white sugar, which has an extremely unfortunate name when you think about it.
Oh god.
The factory's pet giant steel drum is now clean and happy enough to fill itself with sugar. This spinning action helps dry the sugar and creates a passageway that is blocked until you solve a puzzle somewhere else in the dungeon.
Ah, yes. Does every
this looks like
training
a
is
saw
free?
trap.
Agricola Industrial de la Cana de Azucar are the world's only producers
Dungeon
of
training.
sugar. All other brands
God.
simply license the sugar out for temporary use. These commemorative tote bags keep business partners happy, so they won't enact antitrust laws against them. A hoist carries 3 of the bags to a platform at the end of the facility. Each bag weighs 1 ton, so that's almost 3 whole tons of sugar. The bag's anus is opened, so the sugar abortion can finally
Jesus
begin.
Christ.
Ayo. Have you seen those videos
This
of like
is-
ASMR
The
cooking?
sugar is put into an automated packing
I've
machine.
not.
Gary is here to monitor the machine for issues, but he currently has his headphones on.
This one is
and will
more
fail to
vulgar than his
notice-
usual videos.
right? I don't. It's been a hot minute since I watched a Huggies video, but I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
almost I had to apologize for making you listen to this. Like, think of
No,
the
it's
children.
okay.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
okay. It's okay.
When a rat falls from the ceiling into a bag. Well done, Gary. By giving the customer a free bonus with their bag of sugar, you deserve a raise. This landowner white sugar is available in a plethora of different packages and brands. You can also have a daily American dose served to you on an extra large plate.
What the
Real.
heck? Oh, Chad, did you learn so much about how sugar is made? I've learned so much.
I learned so much.
I wonder if I apply to work in a factory that makes sugar, what kind of job position do you think they're gonna make me do?
I think you'd be the
Opening the anus
pet
bag.
opening the anus bag. I was gonna say the pet steel drum scraper,
Oh yeah, that
so that you
sounds
can
very close.
so you can take the Parmesan cheese from the conveyor belt and just steal a little snack.
Who knows? We'll see when I apply. But I hope more importantly, I hope you educated yourself about how sugar is made.